Hello guys and welcome back. In today's video we're going to be doing a quick announcement slash update video for Of Kings and Men. Now if you don't know what Of Kings and Men is, it's a medieval multiplayer fighting game where you can take part in huge battles. However, it didn't completely deliver to our expectations, but I saw past that and played quite a bit of the game and I really enjoyed it. But we didn't really see any dramatic further development from the initial release. We were expecting the open world, such kind of battle simulator thing called the Epic, but that was never released. So today we have some very big news from the company or the developers, and this is, well, as follows. The title of the article reads, Message to the Of Kings and Men Community Development Team Departures. Now, I'm not going to read it out word for word, but basically Warlock Wireless and Deadless Partners LLP, who are both the developers and the investors behind the medieval multiplayer Of Kings and Men, today announced the departure of key staff in the development team. These developers will continue to provide transitional support to Warlock Wireless and remain minority shareholders in the company. So these guys are basically going to be helping the new developers, whoever they are, take over the game and make sure it's an easy job for them to continue development. The official statement from the company reads, It is with great sadness that we can confirm today's departures of key development staff who have decided to move on to new opportunities. Now, we're not really sure where this new staff have gone. They're not allowed to say publicly whether they've been kicked out, whether they've been offered something else and they've gone there to work on a new game, for example. Who knows? They're not allowed to tell us. But it's a bit arms up in the air. I'm not really sure what's going on exactly, and I can't find out anytime soon. The company have stressed that they are going to be continuing the development of the game and they will be taking it to full launch because that remains the main priority. The lead developer said, Myself and several others in the development team are departing from Warlock Wireless, the company creating Of Kings and Men. It wasn't an easy decision. We have invested tremendous amounts of time and passion into this game and regret that we will not be the ones leading it across the finishing line. All of us very much still believe in this project and we will be supporting it as much as possible. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has supported us along this incredible journey. Now, from reading that, the guys don't sound like they want to leave. It sounds like they have almost been kind of pushed out and they just sound so passionate about the game and that they want to carry on. And the fact that they're going to be continuing supporting the game, even though they've left, that means they won't be paid, is just phenomenal. I think they're absolutely brilliant guys. They've always wanted the best for the community. And I've had the opportunity to speak with some of the lead designers and they are very nice. They supported me in making some of my videos back when 3 or 4 months ago when I started making these Of Kings and Men videos, and they're really nice people. And I also think they've created an absolutely brilliant game, but they did make a few errors along the way, and maybe that's the reason why they're being pushed out. At the end of the day, guys, it's really sad news to hear, but it does have positives, I guess. It could mean we can see a change in what's actually being developed for the game, because that's what we care the most about, is the actual game content. Whether or not we'll see some form of open world like we were promised, whether or not we'll see these huge 200-player field battles and sieges like we saw in the gameplay trailers and getting resources and that kind of thing. And I think I'm definitely going to be making a video on what the new developers should focus on. Try and give them some form of direction. Obviously, you guys in the comments on the forums need to just tell them what you guys want, because they're a very community focused company and I think they actually care a lot about what we have to say. I think the next few months for this game are going to be very crucial. It's going to be a make it or break it, and I truly believe that they can make it. They can make a very good game that has features that are going to stand over games such as Bannerlord, like the open world kind of thing. That's the thing that sets them aside from Bannerlord, from Kingdom Come Deliverance, having a multiplayer open world. I don't want to go into what they should be doing too much for now. I just want to leave that up to you guys. Make sure you comment down below what the devs or the new devs should be working on and what you think of this news, whether you think the game's going to crash and burn or whether or not you have high hopes. Just make sure you leave it down in the comments. I'll be very interested to know. I'd quickly like to say I read a message from Chad's, one of the developers. I think he's the lead developer, and he basically said that he had to they basically failed their Kickstarter, and that means they didn't have a lot of money, so they did have to accept, I'm not really sure how it works, but an investment from Warlock Wireless, who basically had complete voting power over the company and the game that they've been working on for absolutely years, and they basically get to make the decision. So this kind of implies that it wasn't up to him to leave the game, but it's just sad to see something that he's worked on for so long and his development team have worked on for so long, just to be left, and it's hard. I can imagine it's very hard for him. And I think that will wrap it up for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I have a certain World War I mod for Mountain Blade Warband, single player, coming out over the next week. Should be out in the next couple of days. And I'm going to be focusing on the Soviets. It's going to be really nice. There's tanks, there's aircraft, there's some really good looking infantry. And it's something very, very unique to Warband, and I am enjoying it immensely. So make sure to look out for that in the next few days. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Are you coming to the tree where the dead man called out for his love to flee? Strange things did happen here, no stranger